Marlow Briggs and the Mask of Death. It's a hack and slasher game we're going to talk about here and see how it is. First things first, let's talk about some of the options in there. Uh, we'll go to the controls, very basic. There's not really much in here. You can change it, rebind the actions, and all that good stuff. Get to the settings. Let's look at the video options. All you have is the resolution, full screen, and brightness. Not much there. And audio, your master, your effects, your music volume, dialogue, and subtitles. Not a whole lot to talk about in option wise. Alright, we can get to the how to play. Some moves you can do between different weapons and combats. By the way, this game you can play without the mouse. It's actually better to play without the mouse. You need both hands on the keyboard. The mouse does nothing. It has fixed camera angles and all that stuff. I don't know, it's different. That's all I got to say about that. It is different. Now to the storyline, you have your basic story. Uh, Kill this person, do that, and this is where they always mess up. She wants to kill him with the gun, but
Use that.
only if he left her alone and let her use the gun. The game would have ended right there and we would never had to have played it. But it didn't, so now we got to play it. Long story short, he comes back to life and now we're playing. And just like every other game, a little tutorial at the beginning on how to get you moving, what to do. Get straight to rope climbing. We all need to know how to rope climb. Very important. Edge walking. Actually, this stuff, it's not very important. Now, there's these masks you gather throughout the game. There's 3 different types. They all 3 do different things. The red gives you health, the gold gives you experience, and the blue gives you mana. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, you come across your first set of evil villains. And you just kill them. The game's pretty much a hack and slash game. What you do right here at the beginning, you will probably do all the way through the game. If you like that type of stuff, good for you. If you don't, well then, sorry, you're not going to enjoy the game. There's a couple moves you can do with different ways that you hit the buttons and stuff like that. I mean, some are pretty cool, some aren't, but overall, it's not bad. It's interesting. A lot of action always going on all the time. At one point, they put you in this room and they just keep throwing characters at you. It goes on for a good 5 minutes of just hacking and slashing. This was probably one of my most favorite parts of the game, because I just got to smash buttons, try to find new combos, and all that fun stuff. It lasted about 4 minutes, and they just kept coming and coming and coming. Now, don't get me wrong, the game has a strong emphasis on the hack and slash, but there are some parts that take a little bit of skill and time. I probably tried this one 5 times before I finally got it. It was a little difficult at first until I started understanding couple things, but they got quite a few of these in here, these little moments where you got to dodge things or do stuff accordingly, kind of like skill almost. We'll go ahead and run through a couple of them real quick. I don't want to say this is the first one you encounter, but one of the ones closer to the beginning. They got about 4 or 5 different ways you can do it. They did it. Here's some blades for you have to run through. It's not too bad. I thought it was pretty cool that they spiced it up a little. Made you slow down and think about what you were actually doing, not just running and smashing some buttons. And then we'll go to this other one. I think this is the last example I'll show you guys. This one you have to jump over and go left or right. They got a little trickier as it went. So let's talk about the fixed camera angle. You can't change the camera angle. What it is what it is. So at times it's difficult, like times like this. Other times it ain't so bad. But it makes the mouse virtually useless because the mouse buttons are on the keyboard. Plus there's a couple extra you got to hit. So you don't even have to use the mouse when you play this game. I prefer not using the mouse. That way I could hit all the other keys I had to hit a little bit easier. This will probably be the last thing I talk about on this game. Turret guns. You run into those quite a few times. You get to shoot down helicopters. This one's on the back of a moving vehicle. Seems like when you use the mouse to try to do this, the mouse is slow. It's hard to go around. So if you use your keys, your W, S, D, A, it moves a lot faster, so it's a lot easier to do. They have a couple little missions. Shoot down all the helicopters to win the achievement. Not so bad. So my overall thoughts on the game is it's not bad for a hack and slash. Run through, tear it up. A couple moments where you got to slow down, think about it, have patience. If you like hack and slash, you're probably going to love it. If you don't like the hack and slash, you're probably not going to love it. Have you tried it? Let me know what you think about it. Leave your comments in the section. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have fun playing.